OBS is taking a minute. There we go. And we're starting a little bit late. Sorry about that, but I promise you it will be worth it. Go ahead and add 10 points to your points cards tonight. And when you do, please let me know if you're spending any points.
I am banking.
Mm-hmm.
Saving up for another reroll.
Mm-hmm.
No spend.
What'd you say, Joda?
No spend for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also banking.
Okay. The race kicked off with the Neuromancer acting as a liaison to establish the rules of the race. Avoiding conflict immediately, the crew in 2 different ships easily split off and completed their first quest to collect 3 Energanium orbs. In that time frame, Chaka used her computer skills to hack her opponent's systems and disable some of them between rounds. Also putting up the broadcast to keep an eye on what's going on with the other racers. And giving the broadcasters a little impromptu interview on the ship. Using their skills and wits to blast ahead of their competition, the Anathema and Daedalus crews received their second checkpoint objective, named Sir, You Are Being Hunted, offering a goal point if they can put a target into their into repair modes, or so offering like a checkpoint completion if they put the target into repair mode, which is bringing them to 0 HP. The Anathema's target is PJ7, Patch Job, and the Daedalus's target is MB4, Mossback. In between, you dealt with a few road hazards. And following that, you hit the Frostline Exclusion Zone, getting picking up another quest, choosing not to, wait for your enemy and rather just let them come to you. The Anathema picked up a fetch quest to retrieve a Maker's Plate from Sundered Shores and bring it to Mesh City. And the Daedalus got an escort quest to collect a Seeker drone from Stormreach Spire and bring it to Mesh City. And when you received those, MT1 in the Daedalus started speeding up. He had an extended speed. I believe it was up to 900 temporarily.
Yep. I just have to make a piloting check, DC 15, once per round to maintain that. And if I beat a 25, I can get even faster.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that's without making that. That's with just the divert power. I can dash additionally on top of this.
Okay. You were speeding off ahead of the Anathema, heading towards the Great Causeway.
Yeah.
With the Anathema following behind you. No, I won't say close behind you, but following behind you.
Starting as a close behind me, but I am outpacing them a little bit.
Okay, so you are going to get to the Great Causeway first. Might as well drag the Anathema here now. It will be right behind you. Do. Great Causeway. Okay, there we go. This should be 4. Flipping through maps too quickly. Great Causeway.
And if I remember correctly, we should get another task at the Great Causeway.
Yes. So the Great Causeway is this massive bridge, and even like approaching it, you see what appears to, you think it might be like some kind of mechanisms like guard things on the top of the bridges, as well as like off to the sides, like you can like look out and see like a little bit of open ocean, and you see like things that are like dotting on each side, which appear to be like turrets.
Mm-hmm.
As you pass by the bridge and like pass under the bridge, you're given your next checkpoint objective by the neuromancer, who says survive the artillery. As you get past the other line, like the other side of the bridge, you watch as your speed on your ship dips substantially. You feel the ship kind of like rattle and rumble as your speed just like severely drops. It drops to 3 arc, and you can't push it past 3 arc. Like if you're like trying to like give her, you won't. You're whatever you're doing, even like trying your different maneuvers, you cannot increase your speed.
Okay.
Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna need to get you guys into an initiative, because the anathema is going to be behind you and coming in on round 2. What? Okay. That's fine. It could have been. Okay. Okay. So, boop, 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 boop. Let me bring you over and I'll show you what's going on here. At the Great Causeway. Oops. Okay, so you're unable to go more than 300 feet per round. You get past, you get your objective, and start flying your first 300 feet as these cannons start blasting down on you. What I need from you is a piloting check.
Piloting check. Okay. Can I do a trick maneuver prior to requiring this piloting check?
Which trick maneuver?
I would like to do evasive maneuvers. Which basically is a DC 15 check. If I succeed, I get advantage on all piloting checks until the beginning of my next turn.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll your check to give you advantage on your checks.
Okay. And I get the +2, and I'm going to guidance myself as well on this. Actually, no, I'm just going to get the +2. I will save the guidance for the check to avoid the damage. Because I can't guidance both.
Okay, so you get the advantage for the second one.
Oh, I meant to add +2 and +1d4. Oh, I got a high score on that anyway.
Yeah, with the 26, you're able to start dipping and weaving through the artillery as it's like blasting down on the ground there. That is going to be round 2, which will bring you your first. So that's the anathema. That's going to be the anathema passing the checkpoint to get the checkpoint objective. The Daedalus is going to get another 300. Sorry, the combat tracker's in my way. Let me just bring you guys is there. It's gonna be 300 from that point. So for the second one, I need you to once again MT roll a piloting check. This time the DC is 20.
Can I do that evasive maneuvers each round? Or will it slow things down too much?
Yeah, it's I think it's each turn. I'm pretty sure you can do the evasive maneuvers again.
Okay. So that's my evasive maneuvers. And that succeeded.
Yep. So once again, you'll get advantage.
And I'm guidancing my one with advantage.
Is guidance an action or a bonus action?
Bonus, I believe. Let me just look that up for sure. Action. Never mind. I lost that bonus. I don't get that bonus because I need to spend my action.
Yeah.
Can I give guidance? Oh wait, no, it's a
No.
touch-based spell. Never mind.
And yeah,
You
Andrew
can
on
give guidance to
Vera.
Vera.
But a 30, it's -2, so 28. A 28 still passes, and you're able to avoid the damage there as well. The anathema. It is now your first round of dealing with this. Your first 300 feet. If you want to give me a piloting check for Vera, and you do have the option as he did of using the evasive maneuvers.
I'm trying to find on my character sheet, but does Vera get? Is she not one of the people in my brood? I
Yeah.
can't remember if what. I'm just trying to find the notes on what that means exactly for bonuses and stuff.
I believe she was getting a +1.
Yeah, she's a +1 to her piloting. Did you want to give Vera guidance for the roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do the evasive maneuvers as well.
I can't find it in my character sheet.
It's on your features tab, and it's under Brood Network. Specifically, it's when a Brood member within 30 feet rolls a 1 on an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, they can re-roll it. And you can grant that benefit a number of times equal to your charisma modifier per long rest.
Well,
And
Charisma
you
modifier
just
is
rolled a
5.
1.
She just rolled a 1, so she can
You
re-roll
just
that?
rolled a 1.
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright. Let her do it. I
Alright,
can
roll
do it
her
up to
again.
5 times.
Oh, that's not better.
No.
She still
I'm so
failed the
close.
evasive maneuvers, but not the actual
Was that with
not
the
the
+1
actual
as well?
check to avoid damage. So she doesn't get the advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was with the +1. So no advantage on the roll.
That's rough.
And
But another
Chaka
roll
used her guidance
to-
here, so she can't use it for the actual check.
Yeah, it's alright. I mean, she has bardic inspiration, so we
Ooh,
could
can
if
I
we
do
if we
that?
do need it. Yeah,
Is Bardic an action or
And that
bonus
one-
action?
it's a bonus action.
Is that also under?
And is it a 1d8 right now?
I believe so.
Level 5, it becomes a d8. I don't know if she multiclassed or not, but
No, it's a D8, and Chaka has 5 uses of it. She hasn't used any of them yet, so.
Yeah.
perfect. I think Wade is KO'd right now, so can she get assistance from anybody? I think we have people on the ship, right? Can we use some of the crew to give her assistance, like help her out on her piloting?
In this, I'm going to say, you already got that with Chaka.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. A 19.
A 19 is a pass on this check. As Vera, it's a little more sloppily than the Daedalus, does carry the anathema through that first wave of blasts from these cannons. Although some of them come fairly close.
It's a much bigger ship, so I'm not surprised that it's harder to maneuver.
Yeah.
Can I hack the cannons?
No, you may not. Daedalus.
Daedalus is going to try that evasive maneuvers again without the actually just the evasive maneuvers.
I had a different idea.
I have the advantage on my next.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what the DC of this one is.
DC for this one's 25.
Looks like I succeeded.
You succeed that last check, and yeah. Blam, 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 blam. The last couple ones, fucking, they don't come near you except the very last one, which blasts behind you and almost gives you kind of like a push past the bridge. The Neuromancer pops back up and says, checkpoint completed.
And I do something with the Wormwood Aletherion while we're doing that last stretch.
What's that?
I want to use my halberd and just try to attack the road to try to tear up a section of the road to make it harder for the next people that have to come through it.
You can try. For that, just give me a strength check, please.
Strength check. Okay.
Add your piloting to that number for the strength.
Okay.
You bring your blade down to like rip into, or is it your blade or your gun?
My blade.
Your blade. So you bring your blade down to like kind of like make this tear into the ground. And as you slash into it, you watch as the street like you kind of like break it for a moment before you watch as this shimmer of like what appears to be energanium energy kind of flows through the seat and the street and repairs it.
Okay. It was worth a try.
Okay, so that passes through there. That brings us to the anathema's second roll.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Instead of hacking the cannons, which was like 93% a joke suggestion, can I use the ship's computers to make like I basically would like to see if it's possible to cloak us and have a projection that looks like us somewhere else so that they shoot at the projection or the hologram or whatever, and then instead of us, like a little decoy, a little digital decoy.
I'm going to say no, specifically based on the fact that the ship does not have that capability. You don't have anything built into the ship to do that.
Okay. Guys, we gotta get some
do.
cloaking next time
We do have the option for bolstering our shield with countermeasure, with the countermeasure faction
Okay.
inside of the ship, but
Well, I could do that.
You could evasive maneuver. You could go dark, but going dark doesn't. It's not cloaking. It's just you remove your
Turns our power
electronic
off.
signature.
which is our shield as well.
And the countermeasures wouldn't apply here specifically because it's for an attack roll. It says it right in there. This does not affect ship attacks that require the pilot to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, evasive maneuvers is better than countermeasures in that case. Or if you think that you're going to get hit, you could do what I did and divert power to your shields away from your speed while you're in the speed reduction zone anyway.
Yeah, countermeasures is a crew action though, so it would be somebody within the crew doing it. It just halves the damage that we take from from the next source. So if we fail like the roll and the cannons do hit us, it's just less damage.
Except it's not because
but
it's not an attack roll.
Yeah, it only affects attack rolls against the ship, not piloting checks to avoid damage.
Okay. So I should probably just bolster the shields then.
Wouldn't
You
do
could
anything
divert
here.
power to shields,
I was-
or which gives you more shield points temporarily, or you could do the evasive maneuvers again. But I don't know how many maneuvers this ship or how many actions this ship can take in a turn. So I don't know if you can do both at the same time. For example, the Daedalus can only do one action per turn. That like one maneuver action per turn, and each of these is a maneuver action.
It's 3 for
They're
the
crew
anathema.
actions.
That's 3.
Yeah.
So we could
So
bolster the shields and then do invasive maneuvers.
yeah,
Okay. That sounds like a good plan to me.
Yeah, if you want to do that, we have the option of diverting, so we can take power away from something to give it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Re-
Well,
it-
that's what you were saying,
while
right,
you're on
Gary?
the
Like
bridge,
you.
So we can
while you're on the
take
bridge,
away
your
from the
speed reduced.
speed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's what Gary was saying he did in his turn too, because like we're limited in our speed anyways.
I
So that's the
don't know what
divert.
your
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know what
more
your
of a-
current speed is though.
Well, aren't we
Well,
limited
everybody's
to
reduced to
300?
arcs, but our max is
If
10.
if your current speed is or if your current not limited speed is only 6, then this will reduce it by 4, so you'll be down to 2.
Okay, our
So
current is 10.
okay.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, so divert power and overlock, is that the one I need to roll?
That would have to, because again, you're each doing separate crew actions to do stuff. So like one person is going to be diverting and overclocking, the other person's going to be doing the trick maneuver. If you're using like guidance on somebody, that counts as an action on the ship. So
Okay.
you should divide on based on who you have on your ship right now. You should kind of divide and conquer.
Okay. So are we getting? We have Vera as our pilot, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So do we want her to do the evasive maneuver, and then Joda, if you want to do the divert power and overclock, I can cast guidance on whoever we think needs it more.
Yeah, I can definitely do that. Or if you just want to help Vera, just give her advantage on the roll.
Okay. And then do you want guidance on your roll then?
Skip guidance.
Skip guidance.
Just
Okay.
we'll do the trick maneuver. I'll do the divert, and then we'll do the
help action.
You help. So that'll be
Okay.
3.
Okay.
BG, that's it. Action economy, good.
Yep.
Sweet.
Cool. All right. Let's commence with divert and overclock. It is a 15 mechanics roll. I'll use that on the Chubbs. Mechanics. My mechanics rolls are terrible, but let's see what we got.
16 is what you needed.
Beautiful.
All right. And then we have the option of we can either overclock it and do all 3, or we can just take the 1 turn and keep it and just boost one thing.
Overclocking is still only one of them. It just doesn't reduce one other while you overclock. But the overclocking only does it for 1 round, whereas diverting lasts until you divert again.
Okay.
Yeah, with overclock with the penalty of taking damage to the ship, though.
Okay, so you divert power to your barrier.
I think that's where we wanted it, right? Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. We'll do an additional 20, and then do we want to take the penalty to if we take it to speed, it just lowers us to 6, but we're locked to 3, so until we get off this bridge, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
So if you don't have the thing open, that is current and maximum barrier points by 20.
Yep. note of that. I did that. And then we'll do Vera's piloting.
And I'll do the help action. Do I need to roll anything for that?
No.
No, not for the help action.
Dexterity roll 2.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah, baby.
Alright, that's clean.
Daedalus, for completing your second objective, you get a reward. Hold on one second here. Completed objectives. Survive the artillery. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me, please. Three. Okay, go ahead and roll a d12 for me. Okay. As your ship picks back up to speed, you get a a notification on your screen, and the neuromancer also pops up and says, "You've been given a temporary temporary ship boon. Your next 3 dash actions are a free action."
Gross.
Hell yeah.
Free, not even bonus? Wow.
Free. Yeah, your next 3 dash actions that you take are free. Or a free action.
Wild.
Okay.
And that does mean you can double dash. You can use it and use it again as your like expended action in a turn.
So does that mean that I can do 3 double dashes or 1 double dash or 2 double dashes?
3?
Like you have a base dash and then you get a free dash on top of it.
Right. I could do I could do a double. I could.
You can
free
basic
dash dash.
you
free
can
dash dash. Free dash dash.
yeah.
Okay.
Like dash as an action, and then you get a free dash as well that you could use. You could double dash 3 like in 3 different instances.
Okay. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing. On my way to my next point.
Are you just burning them all to go to the fucking spire?
I am considering it. What do you think, Loki? Should I try and reach Stormreach Fire absolute quick so that I can pick up that thing that I need to pick up? And then go back across the bridge? Or should I just pick up the thing and then continue around the race and maybe get to Mesh City some other way? But I'm seeing that there's only 2 roads into Mesh City, and best way would be going back across the bridge. Unless I can get there, unless the map says that I can get there from Green Hollow Vale, in which case I might consider waiting until after I pass the Sundered Shores before going to Mesh City, but that might take a longer time. See what the next objective is. I still want to pick up the thing from Stormreach Spire, though.
That's a tough call.
Are there any more objectives between here and the Stormreach Spire place, or the thing that you're about to
Stormreach
dash?
Spire is where I do my pickup. You guys can bypass it altogether. You don't have to go there. You can just go to Sundered Shores and then Stonewatch Hold. Whereas
Yeah, but
there's nothing
so
between here and Stormreach Spire. It's a detour for me that is off the racetrack.
okay, so
And
there's
then I
no
gotta go back to
checkpoints.
the racetrack and then either backtrack, or I go back to the racetrack and then go forward. And I think there's 2 more potential objectives before the finish line. But do I grab this objective and race forward, or do I grab this objective, go backward, guaranteed finish, and then ignore the other objectives and go forward?
The Neuromancer is going to let you guys know that there is a bonus for completing all the objectives. You don't have to. You can do the 3, but if you complete all of them, there is a bonus reward. Or bonus
Oh great,
prize.
now we do gotta kill that guy.
I'm just thinking, if we backtrack across that bridge to take the quick route, there's more of a chance we're gonna run into the other racers coming from the other way.
Yeah. And in that case, there's more of a chance of getting a 4th objective down.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, especially now that we know that there's a bonus for getting all the objectives.
Okay,
That's
I'm
more
not
incentive
going
to hunt
to.
down the guys.
If I can save the free action dashes, what I'd like to do is I'd like to save the free action dashes and just regular dash. To get to Stormreach Spire.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I'm going to go to Stormreach Spire. Now this is technically an escort quest, but I wonder if Loki could grab hold of it with his mech and literally force drag it along with us. Anyway, I'll find that out when we get to Stormreach Spire. I am going to do a dash. To get there. Piloting check. It is a regular action, so I'm not using my guidance because I'm not spending a turn wasting a guidance on that. So that's just a normal roll. There we go. Well, that is a double move anyway.
Mm-hmm. And
So
while you're jetting off ahead, the Anathema still needs to do their 3rd roll.
So that was 1,800 feet, 18,000 feet minus any penalty for going off road.
Okay.
Because I'm traveling through the forest there, it looks like.
We still have one more roll to get through the arsenal
Yeah.
objective.
Yeah, I think this one. You said this one's what, 25? I think.
This one's 25. Yeah.
What's gonna be our biggest bonus here? Bardic Inspiration, Help, and if we do Trick, it's not really gonna matter.
Hold on. Did we rest before this race?
Yeah, because you did downtime right before it.
We were fully rested before the race started.
Perfect. I have the Grand Charm of Fate as well. when another creature that you can see within 60 feet of you makes an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, you can roll a d10 and apply the result as a bonus or penalty to the roll. Once you use this boon, you can't use it again until you finish a long or short rest, but I can roll a d10 and add it to her as well. And that
Do you
doesn't say anything about it being an action.
do you have to do that before she rolls, or can you do it after you find the result?
I think I can do it after I find the result. It doesn't specify that it has to be before I see the result.
That would be DM choice then, I think.
For when you can use your Grand Charm?
My Grand Charm
Yeah.
of Fate. Do I need to roll the d10 before I see the results of her roll? I don't think so.
When another creature that you can see within 60 feet of you makes an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw, you can roll a d10 and apply the result as a bonus or penalty to the roll.
Yeah, so it doesn't say that I need to do that before I see the result of her thing.
No, you can just choose to add a d10 to the roll.
Yeah, so we can wait and see what she rolls with the other bonuses that we give her. But I do have that as like a fail-safe if she doesn't get within 10 of the objective.
Yep.
Or the...
Yeah, we can do Bardic Inspiration, Bardic Inspiration, Guidance, and Help. That'll give her 3 bonuses to her roll, and then your d10.
Mhm.
I don't think you can help and guidance at the same time. They both require an action.
Yes, and you can only have one.
We have a large crew.
You have a large crew, but there's still only 3 actions per round on your ship.
Yep. Yeah.
So it would be
It's,
piloting check, and then 2 other things. Or like the evasive maneuvers, I mean. Am I understanding that right? Like it would be evasive maneuvers and then either like Bardic Inspiration and Help or Guidance and Help? Unless Chubbs, do you have Guidance?
No, I don't have Guidance.
Okay, so I can only do one of those things then. And then you can do the Help action. I can do the Bardic Inspiration because it's more than the Guidance is.
Was the dodging a part of the action to like move forward?
I think if we're doing the evasive maneuvers, that counts as an action, as like
No,
one of
the
our ship
evasive
actions.
maneuvers only gives us advantage.
But it's
Oh.
still an action.
If we're getting the help. Yes. If we skip evasive maneuvers and we go just straight into like the help action instead, we have help, Bardic Inspiration, and guidance. That's 3.
And then just
And
the
then-
movement
And then
to
that
get
goes
out of there.
towards the movement to get out with the dodge, right? Does that feel like it's correct? So instead of doing like the trick maneuver, we just go straight for the help because it's going to provide.
So
the
you're
same bonus
using the
anyways.
help action to give advantage on piloting rather than the evasive maneuvers action to get advantage on piloting.
It saves us 1 roll.
Yeah, as long as Chaka knows piloting, so that's the only condition that would be required for the help action there.
That
also have
and a
piloting as
second
well.
pilot chair, like a co-pilot chair. As long as she's in the co-pilot chair, I think that would work.
Yeah, I mean we have other people that are also on the ship too, right?
Yeah.
We have Star Fox or whatever her name is.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's going to be a 1d20 Bardic Inspiration at 1d8 and then Guidance at 1d4 plus 1 for her Brood Connection and then add advantage.
Yep.
Did not roll very well on that one.
And then I will use my Grand Charm of Fate and roll a d10. Oh, fuck.
I will inspire that
And-
to re-roll. I don't know if you get the advantage on the re-roll, but I'm spending my inspiration so a re-roll can happen there.
I am going to say
Oh.
no to your inspiration here because you are not in the scene.
I will give my inspiration.
I was gonna say Chubbs will definitely take it.
Yeah.
Ellie's already provided enough. We'll leave Chaka with her inspiration. I
Oh,
don't think
thank you.
Chubbs is going to be Chubbs isn't like a piloting or computers guy. You'll probably need it more elsewhere. So
Okay.
we'll re-roll that. Javira piloting. It's a straight re-roll. All right,
Those are better rolls.
17 to 28. Much better. rolls.
Beautiful.
28 is just enough. You pass by that checkpoint. You also get the Neuromancer popping up on your screen and letting you know that you get a special reward for completing the objective. Go ahead and give me a d20 roll, please.
D20. A 10.
A 10. Give me just a second. Give me a d12 roll as well. Because it'll be a d12.
Chaka,
no
would you
matter
like
what.
a D12?
Hmm?
You want to roll the D12 or?
Sure.
Give me a hot minute here.
No, I will only allow a cold minute.
Well, shit.
What about a lukewarm minute?
Acceptable.
Honestly, I think a cold minute would probably do well for a lot of people right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's hot as shit out.
So true.
Okay, so it was a 10 on the d20.
Yep.
It is temp armor. D12, 5. Until the end of the race, your ship gains resistance to fire damage.
Sick.
Okay, let me go back to the map here. The Daedalus is heading towards the Stormreach Spire, which is going to get there very quickly. And then you are headed towards the Sundered Shores for your next objective, the Anathema.
Yeah, Anathema's heading south.
Yeah.
I am undecided as to whether or not I'm going to backtrack right now or go forward and potentially after Stormwatch or Stonewatch Hold go through Green Hollow Vale to Mess City if that is a possibility. If it looks like the map would allow that, then I might consider that.
Oh, you're thinking way too far ahead. let's start with the Stormreach Spire and then go from there.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I don't know if I want to go back across that bridge.
The bridge won't attack you again now that you've completed the objective.
But will it slow me down?
It might drop your speed to 300. It might continue the restriction, but the Neuromancer would be able to tell you for sure that you wouldn't be attacked by the turrets if you've already completed the objective for it. If that helps.
Yeah, I don't know that I want to be slowed down crossing it 2 more times, is what I'm saying. I don't know if it's worthwhile to cross it twice more, or to go forward and then off-road it to the to Mesh City.
I feel like in a spaceship, it just makes sense to off-road it.
Some trees are only so tall.
True. But there might be restrictions on how high I could go. I don't know. I'm trying to keep within the spirit of the race.
Which I appreciate. Sometimes I ask myself, do they even want to play?
Like, I want to bend the rules as much as possible. I don't want to break them.
Is it a 27? 27. Let's round it out, call it an even 30 on these. Oh, that's a small construct. Give me just 1 second. I need to have something prepared. And these little guys go real fast for a good reason. Okay, so you... Boop, boop, boop. I'll start with you guys here. You get to the Storm Speech Spire, or Storm Reach Spire, where like you fly up and land the ship because there's no way to get the ship inside the building. From what you can tell, there's no seekers on the outside, and you're getting like kind of like a ping when you look at your screen, kind of like directing you towards the building itself.
Okay.
You also see more of the energanium orbs kind of peppered around.
So, Loki, do you want to go after the seeker drone that we have to pick up? Do you want me to do that? Does one of us want to go after these orbs, potentially get more power-ups?
I'll go if you want. I'll go for the drone, and you could go for the orbs if you want. If you really want to go for the orbs.
Well, we can pick up probably easily one of the orbs while you're grabbing the drone, and then potentially grab another orb on our way out, is what I'm thinking. Get potentially two more power-ups before we leave here.
Okay. Sounds like a good plan.
So the Elitherion is going inside?
Yeah, I'm gonna go inside.
Okay.
We got to escort this drone. And if it's a slow-moving drone, we're going to carry it. Assuming it's not too large to carry.
Hold on. Seeker drone. Sorry, I need to put its stats in here. 7, 14, 10. Six, 18. 120. There we go.
And while he's heading inside the tower, I'm going to maneuver the Daedalus to pick up the orb in the northeast.
Okay, so you're not getting out of the ship. You're just kind of like dropping him to go inside, and you're gonna go for this orb here.
Yep.
Okay.
And if you'd like, I will make a jet turn maneuver so that I can get back potentially on the same turn.
No, the moment you grab the orb, it stops you. It brings your speed to 0.
Right, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll 3 d20s.
Loki, do you want to roll one?
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, one.
You have the option of another fin appearing on your ship, giving you +1 arc to your base speed for the remainder of the race. You can gain +2 to contested or like opposed piloting checks.
That's just opposed ones, okay.
Yeah, like one time. And the last one is you can slow a target vehicle's movement by 2 arc for 1 round.
What do you think, Loki?
I think the fin is probably the best one. It gives us a bonus for the
speed?
whole race. Yeah.
Let's stack speed. So we're up to 10,000 speed now. Before dashing.
That's wild.
What do you mean? Your normal arc is 1200.
Normal is 1200. Then I have overclocked speed, which adds 4 arcs. So
But like on the planet right now, your speed is halved before any bonuses. So
right. So if we're doing that, let's do 6.
yeah.
Then the overclock would only add 2 arc, so that would be
8.
2000 speed, so 8.
And then you've already gotten a fin.
1,000. I've already got 1 fin. Now I picked up a second fin.
Which each one's adding 100, not 1,000. 100 feet or 1 arc.
Oh, 100. Sorry. My mistake. Scrap a 0.
Okay. That's why I was confused. I was like, there's no way.
So I'm at 1,000 feet, not 10,000 feet.
Yes.
I accidentally added a 0 in my head.
Okay. Okay, so that is you
Still,
on the
1,000
outside
feet around.
for 1 round. Uh,
1,000 feet around before dashing.
And then I'm just going to add the Eletherion here. Daedalus, go ahead and roll the initiative on this screen. Eletherion, you do not need to roll because you're only on this screen to represent going back to your scene.
Do I add MT's Dex pod?
To the initiative roll?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, and then on the interior, let's bring you, Loki, over. Pull to scene. So, Loki, you can see what's going on the inside here.
If you need my help, let me know via comms and I will join you.
Okay.
Let me roll some drones. Loki, on the inside, you speed in with the Elitherion, and you look up to see that there are two little drones, probably like up like 120, 150 feet, like pretty high up, spiraling around the back wall of this area. On the inside, you do see, like, you can see an orb that appears to be being formed by a machine straight ahead, and you detect other orbs nearby as well. You also see several caches, some that like are rectangular and some that are smaller and circular, about the size of a mech, that like appear to be almost like chests.
I might just want to check out those chests first.
You can do so after rolling an initiative for me.
Sorry.
Wunderbar. Okay. That should be up here, Seeker Drone, and then I just need to bring MT over, or not bring him over, but add him to the initiative. We're jumping back to the data list. Let's just bring this in this corner here. Update that to 1. Okay, so you see that these Seeker drones are pretty high up, and watching them zoom around, like, they are pretty fast.
All right. I'm gonna get over the comms and tell MT that I'm probably gonna need his help in here.
Noted. I will be there as soon as I can.
Sounds good. So the whole point is to catch them, not destroy them, right? We gotta escort one.
Yeah.
I dash. I can get almost to the cases that I want to investigate. So all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna start firing at the drones because I know we have to get them intact.
Okay, that's all you're doing? Okay, we'll go back to Stormreach Spire. Before we do that, though, before we head back to you guys, for our other friends on the map, the Anathema crew, you make your way round. You're just following the road, right? Or are you doing shenanigans?
No shenanigans, just keeping on.
Okay.
Trying to get there as quick as we can.
Yeah, following the road, you hit another hazard. Boop, 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 boop. Go ahead and give me a d20 roll.
Three.
A vent opens up and blows this like almost like wall of plasma up into the air. I need a dexterity saving, or is not a dexterity saving throw. I need a piloting check here from the anathema.
Right. It's the usual guidance and help is okay.
Yep. Sorry, this is
So
yeah, I'll allow it.
a 14.
14 is not enough. Your shields take 3d8 damage. Oh, it's nothing. Your shields take 3 plasma damage.
We are.
Oh, okay, let me go back to Stormreach Spire's exterior, where the Eleutherion is not here right now. So Daedalus, you flew and grabbed that orb.
Mm-hmm.
Are you just flying and grabbing another one, just to try kind of doing the circle around for them?
No, he asked for my help inside, so what I want to do is I want to fly the ship. Why can't I grab hold of...
Oh.
I can't move the ship.
Why can't you move the ship?
Oh, now I can. I want to park the ship right here. Autopilot, turn autopilot on with hover on. Open the hatch so that we can come right back in if when wanted, and then I'm using my grand charm of Bamf to Bamf myself onto the stairs in front of the doorway so that I can immediately go inside.
Okay. I'm assuming in doing so you're going to summon your mech around you, or would that take an extra action?
That takes an action, and I figure I spent my action flying the ship to where I am.
Okay.
So on my next turn, I go through the door and summon the mech around me.
Okay. So I'm gonna just drag out your mech anyway then, since you'll be doing that on your next turn on the way in.
Yeah, I'm basically in the doorway, entering with the mech.
Let me drag you to the scene now. Pull to scene.
Nice interior.
Isn't it though? And go ahead and I'll roll you in on the following round here. Inside the interior, you call for MT to come help you out, and you have moved like heading towards these boxes. This guy, I'm gonna say, goes zip across here. And this little fella zoops across here. It's your turn, Eleutherion.
Okay. I'm just gonna mention to MT maybe if there's a way for him to hack into those drones to bring one down for us, because they might be too fast for me to catch. But I'm gonna let him know that I'm just gonna start opening these chest things. do I need do an investigation roll for this?
No, you just you would use your object interaction to open one.
Okay, I'm just gonna open the one on the right.
The one on the right.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Give me a second here.
I'm pretty good at grappling, so I'm going to try that first. But if my first attempt fails, I will absolutely try and hack.
Awesome.
Eletherion, go ahead and roll a d20 for me, please. That is a 12. Ship Cash, go ahead and give me a d12 roll. You gain just so the Daedalus gains cold resistance for the rest of the race.
Ooh.
Because
That's awesome.
because you're on Team Daedalus, so the ship upgrade or the temporary ship boon basically automatically gets applied to your ship that you're
Resistance
representing.
to plasma and cold. Nice.
I'm gonna try to start maybe catching one of these things. I'm gonna just fly 40 feet up,
Okay.
straight up.
Are they
Um,
flying?
Yeah, they are flying. One's 120 feet. Both of them are 120 feet up right now,
Ooh.
and doing 100 feet of movement per round.
Yeah.
Also, please make note on your notes there, MT, that the plasma resistance that you get is only the next instance of it, whereas the cold one is until the end of the race.
Plasma, first time, cold, infinite. These notes are only for this race anyway, so.
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Go ahead and roll the Newton initiative.
And I get to add MTs and initiative or modifier on that?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, perfect. And then we go to before we go back to exterior, let's go back to our friends who are entering the Sundered Shores. You arrive at the Sundered Shores checkpoint just before the city itself and receive your next objective on the Anathema. Your next objective is claim the checkpoint beacon. Participants must defeat one of 3 Guardian droids to retrieve their beacon to complete the objective.
We get a estimated location of the Guardian beacon or the Guardians of the beacons.
Yeah, they're actually pretty close to where the Maker's plate that you have to pick up is.
Yeah.
That's convenient.
Yeah. Onward to the Maker's plate then.
Excellent. Let's get the Anathema in here. Well, it's probably going to be about the same size as these guys, which I believe is... Oh, the Anathema might be a little bit bigger, being a large ship. But let me drag...
The Anathema is huge, isn't it? Oh no, it's only considered large.
It's a
for the ship.
large, it's a large size ship, but comparable to like a large size creature. Obviously, a large size creature could fit inside the anathema. So it's kind of like two different ranges depending on what thing you're looking at. But
Okay.
you see as you fly into the city where you're getting the signal for the maker's plates, you're not getting the exact location, you're just getting the relative location, and you see standing on top of like 3 rooftops are these like giant, like huge sized hulking creatures, or like mechanical creatures.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, it's probably them.
and sorry, we needed to do what with them again? We needed to
Defeat one.
Defeat one of them.
defeat one of them. Okay. Can Chaka, like, as do they look like they're immediately interested in us, or do they look like they've noticed us yet?
As you fly into the area, it does look like they take notice of you.
Okay. Just upon initial observation, can Chaka maybe see what, like, if there's like any weak points on them that we should be aiming for or anything like that?
Go ahead and roll a computers check, I guess, for a scan. You don't seem to be able to find any like visible weaknesses on them, but you do make note that the energy they appear to be emitting is energanium, which would probably be like their attacks are probably plasma.
Okay. I will pass that information on to the crew.
Yeah, let me drag the correct people over. Pull to scene. Chaka, pull to scene. Can you guys see the map?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll the initiative with Vera's Dex mod. I can add you guys to the initiative if you like drop out into mechs or something like that, but currently because you're on the ship, you're using the ship's initiative. With its 3 actions.
It's 3. Yeah, we get to go first. Yeah.
Yeah, I dragged it out too far. There we go. Just add the data list so that I have my marker to go back.
Yeah.
And then I will add the anathema. In the interior. No, exterior. Add it here, add this, put it at the top of the order. There we go. Oh, there's so much going on. I'm so excited.
Any going on.
Okay, anathema. So you fly into this area, you see these 3 like hulking juggernauts that do appear to take notice of you and watch you, like their face shields are tracking you as you're flying by.
They're not making a move for us yet, though?
You have the first move.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
we get to go first. These guys are giving off the beacon though, right? Like these guys are the guys that we have to fight.
Those are the guys that you have to fight for the Sundered Shores checkpoint. Claim the checkpoint beacon. Yeah.
Yeah, to get the beacon. Okay.
And all you know about the Maker's Plates is that they are somewhere in this area, like in this same area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
we
just
know
wanna
what they
stay
look
up
like?
and
The Maker's Plate?
the plate?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it is basically like, it looks like a big hubcap that has like a king's head in the center of it. It's like
Okay.
a big thick hubcap.
Okay.
I mean, let's. I feel like we can probably stay high and observe them, like for like a turn. Try and get as much information. See if we can find any more information about them.
Yeah,
Scan the
maybe
area, maybe. Do like
Yeah,
a
I was just
computers
thinking
check
Yeah, that's a great idea. I was just thinking like I could set up a scan of the area, see if like anything comes up for that Maker's Plate, and also see if we can like scan for any other potential signs of weakness that we can use to take one of these guys down.
Yeah, the Anathema has a scan option, which is a DC-15 intelligence computers check to scan another air quote ship. These guys count as ships, right? So we can get defenses, so like AC maneuverability, BP, HP, and their body, or
Okay.
what kind of weapons they possess.
Well, we already know that they're likely going to be using plasma weapons, so.
Yeah.
But if we can get a scan of like where we should be trying to hit them, that would be good.
It doesn't look like we can scan for weaknesses on this in particular. If we score high enough, maybe, but yeah. If you want to do that, we can utilize. We can also just ready an attack. If they attack us up here, we can attack them back, and then we'll see what they do for their first turn to see how aggressive they are.
That's fair. Yeah, so I'll just set up like a general scan of the area to see if we can
It'll be this guy here.
Which guy?
I posted it in the side chat. The Anathema has like the scan feature. Is what we'll use your intellect for. And then we'll just get the defenses like. Man, what a giant sword and.
Okay.
Okay, so sorry, what's happening?
We're gonna get Chaka to do a scan, focusing on like defenses, like the AC, maneuverability, HP, and stuff like that of each of the, like of the surrounding of a ship, I guess. One of these guys, assuming they're all pretty close to the same thing.
Okay.
I clicked the thing, but it didn't give me an option to roll anything.
No, you just roll a computer's check.
Oh, okay. I was misunderstanding. Ba-ba-ba.
Choose one of these categories to learn a piece of information.
Go defenses and hope that it
Sorry, you get
involves weaknesses.
You get 3 for every 5 by which you exceed the DC. You gain another piece of information of your choosing. So you get 3 pieces of information on this list.
I want to go with their defenses.
Which part of their defenses?
Um,
I'll say HP and AC are the 2 likely options for this one.
Yeah.
They don't seem like
Okay.
mechs. They seem like automatons.
okay.
We do defenses, we can do AC, HP, and any kind of weaknesses, like not like resistances, but like the opposite. And that would be 3 pieces.
Vulnerabilities.
Yeah. How do you feel about that, Chaka? Or is there
Yeah,
anything else that you would like to learn about? Do you want to learn about like the weapons or like their attacks? Like we know it's a plasma sword.
Yeah.
But
Well, I was thinking, like, can we also be scanning the area to see if we can find the Maker's Plate as well? Or should we not worry about that until after we're done with these guys?
I think this one is specifically towards another ship. We could probably do a
Okay.
separate computer check on another turn to see
Okay.
if we can pick up the energy from the mark.
Okay. In the meantime, we'll just keep our eyes out for it.
Yeah, so we'll do AC, figure out how hard it is to hit these things, how bulky they are with HP, and then any kind of vulnerabilities.
Yeah. I would like to know those things.
Okay. AC is 22.
Yikes.
HP is
Huh.
221.
Yikes.
And what was the last
Those-
one?
Vulnerabilities.
0 vulnerabilities detected.
Great. And there's 3 of them that we gotta fight?
It seems like these 3 are guarding the area, so likely.
It's not like... So the objective is to defeat one of them. It's not like if we defeat one, the other 2 will back off.
Depends if we leave the area, I guess. But
Am I still on comms?
Yeah, your comms are still connected.
The bridge stopped. The AI said that the bridge would not attack us again if we completed an objective. So your objective is to defeat one of these guardians. So the other 2 will probably back off as soon as you defeat one.
I certainly hope so.
At least
they're
that
guard-
is my
they're
educated
guarding
guess.
the area. Yeah, they're guarding the area though. So
Maybe they're guarding the area because of the Maker's Mark.
yeah. Yeah, I think we just we'll we'll ready an attack. We'll hold it for right now to see if these things are like going to be hostile. How far up are we? We're about 100 feet.
100 feet, yeah, because I figured because you'd be coming down to get to try to get to the Maker's Plate.
Can we go back up?
I could let you start off higher if you wanted to start higher than that. I just estimated you would be closer.
Yeah.
How high up?
I have an idea. I don't know how high do you think? How high can we be? Because we would have came in pretty close to the road, right? Seeing these guys, I
Yeah.
think like I want to go up just so that we're I don't know, probably like 100 feet above them. Bring us to like 160.
160. Okay.
I think these guys are. That's where these guys are. 60.
Yeah,
feet up?
because the roofs that they are on are about 60 feet up.
Yeah. Give us 100 feet above them.
Okay.
And see what happens.
Yeah, and I'll give you that to you for free, like not as part of your movement for this action.
Yeah.
You still have 2 actions in the movement for the ship.
readying an attack is also like if they attack us, we'll attack back.
That is an
So
action,
that's,
yeah.
That's 2. Yep. On top of the computer scan, and then can we? I want to undivert the power. I want to bring I just want to bring the power back to the regular system so that everything is like even across the board again.
Sure, give me a mechanics check.
That way we have all of our shield and attacks back. A mechanics check. Mechanics looking like, here we go. Uh, 23.
Yep. Yeah, you redivert the power back to normal.
Yeah, which means we lose our overshield of 2. And we're back at full.
And are you moving anywhere?
No, I want to stay at this range for right now.
Okay.
Let's see what happens with these guys. These guys have wings and stuff like that, but I feel like I can't imagine them being too like dexterous or quick. So. But if they make any hostile movements towards us,
this one certainly is, because you watch as it raises its one arm with this fucking gnarly ass like Gatling cannon on it, and immediately starts firing at you.
this is an unavoidable fight. Lovely.
Also, that range is wrong. It should be more than 120 feet. I adapted this from another creature.
I mean, 120 feet still hits.
But it should be like their short and long is larger. It should be 150, 450.
Crazy though.
Normal attack. I believe hits. The anathema's AC. And that's not lightning, it's plasma. That is 24 plasma damage to your shields.
Okay. And if I remember correctly, we did pick up an additional 2d10 for the next instance of damage that we have been holding on to.
Yep.
So that will be minus 11. So that is 13 damage. Okay.
But only unleashes one of those, and then it's going to lift up off the ground and get up. It's got 80. So that would be 140, so just a little bit below you. Okay. And you can go ahead and make your attack there. Your return attack.
It is plus Vera's piloting, right?
Yes.
6. 19 does not hit.
Does not hit. I am going to kind of give you something though. As it goes to lift up, Vera does hit it, but it doesn't appear to do damage to it. Next, Juggernaut is also going to take a shot at you. Hits. That is 18 plasma damage to your shields. Last Juggernaut is also going to fire on you. And that's a miss on the third attack. So you fly the ship in, kind of slow down to hover and kind of observe them. You do the scan on the one and get some information back. And as you saw that they were looking at you, you watch as all of them raise their hand cannons and start firing upon you. Only one lifts further up into the air while the other two just kind of like try and lay down a suppressive fire. And one does wing you for a little bit of damage. Back to the Daedalus. This is going to be the Daedalus team in the interior. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry. This is the exterior first. So the Daedalus is parked on the outside. You guys are on the inside. Boop, 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 boop. It's gonna get an orb. And he's gonna make 2 attacks. Give me just a second here. La, la, la. That's a miss on the first attack. Oh wait, you have no pilot in there right now. Sorry, that should be with advantage. What
It
is...
does have autopilot, which makes piloting checks at flat 10, or in this case 12, because it has the +2.
Yeah. That is still a hit. That's going to be 13 damage on the Daedalus's heavy plating.
Something is attacking the Daedalus. I did not realize there was creatures outside.
Something is attacking the Daedalus.
35 minus 13 is 22.
He gets a second attack. Should have been with advantage. Let me roll the second one just to see if I crit. Which I did! Oh! Oh, happy day!
Might lose the Daedalus.
That is another 28 damage on the Daedalus's heavy plating. That's not directly on its HP. You have a heavy plating Mark 1 with 35 barrier points, so it should be taking away from the barrier points before it's taking away from the actual health of the ship.
I did not realize he had barrier. Where is that listed?
If you look in your equipment, it says heavy plating, HP 35.
Okay. So that is at 0 then.
Yeah.
And then an additional, you said 28. Doing. So its HP is at there we go. 29 HP, 0 heavy plating.
Yeah, your heavy plating is disabled for now. As you like the Daedalus, you get the notification as like the alarm bells start going off that the Daedalus is being attacked.
Yeah, need to head back there soon.
In the interior, at the top of the round, we have one Seeker drone that is going to move over here 100 feet. And then Newton, that's your turn. You rush through the door, look and see the two drones zipping around, and the Eletherion rummaging through a chest up ahead, and then the alarm bells start to go off that the Daedalus is being attacked.
I am going to hack the close seeker droid.
You're gonna try to
That is a computer check.
hack into yeah. Try and hack into the drone. Hack into the drone.
Hacking is a regular action.
Yep.
So I don't get any situational bonuses because I can't guidance this. So let's see what happens.
A dirty 20. Hold on, I need to look at King Mesh. You successfully hack the drone closest to you.
Okay. I was trying to do the freeze action where basically it stops everything, and I can hold that for as long as I concentrate based on the rules.
Are you basing that on the ship hack?
I am basing that on hacking a device. Under the hacking rules under Chapter 10 of the overt hack action.
No, I'm gonna say in this case, because of the purpose of what you're trying to do, I'm going to say that like you have control of the drone.
Oh, I have full control?
You have full control of the drone.
Okay. In that case, if I have full control of the drone, I head back to the ship with my movement and have the drone follow me.
Okay. The drone does not have the ability to dash, so it can only move 100 feet.
That is perfectly fine. I can't dash at this point, but Newton can move 50 feet.
Okay, so you're going to move back out?
Back into the ship, or as close as I can to get into the ship.
Okay, I think you can just about make it there.
If I am close enough to the ship, I am going to expend another use of Grand Charm of BAMF if I'm close enough to get myself into the pilot seat.
Okay.
BAMF is basically Misty Step, so it's only 30 feet, so it's your choice as to whether or not I can do that.
Yep.
And then I'm going to mental command Newton to enter the ship through the regular cargo hatch.
Okay. You have enough movement, but the seeker drone is still going to take a round to get into the ship behind you.
I'm still piloting, but it's going to be a minute before everyone gets back to the ship.
What's wrong, Tokyo? Come here. What are you yelling about? Okay, Eletherion.
Alright, I'm gonna see that empty left with the drone. I'm gonna just start beelining it out of there.
Okay.
I dash, I can make it up to here. That's all I can do for now.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop. That goes to the top, and we go back to the anathema on the Sundered Shores. Chubbs and
These things are fucking terrifying. Alright, you said there's one flying up underneath us, right?
there's one that floated.
Or
It's
did he
this
just
far
match
guy
height?
here. He just floated to like start matching your height.
Seeing him do that, I would like to use the movement of the ship to like fly over him, I guess, but like at an upward angle.
I think Ellie's trying to say
He's
something,
probably,
but
like-
she's muted.
Oh.
No, keep going.
I was gonna fly up like above him, like over him, and like go like above. And then, do you think that you can handle the ship?
Me?
Yeah, like you can be in
Instead
charge
of
of the ship.
Vera?
No. You and Vera are in charge of the ship. Chubbs is
Oh, you want to
gonna
like
do-
drop out?
Chubbs is gonna do Chubbs things. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I just had a question.
Yeah.
So you said the attack that we made from the ship did nothing. It hit him, but he just was
Yeah.
impervious to the damage.
Yeah, to the plasma damage.
Okay. Can I fire my sonic throat at him?
What's the range on your sonic throat?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, what kind of damage
Where
hit the
is-
Daedalus?
Where did my character sheet go? I just had it.
Piercing.
Piercing, okay.
Hold on, I have to find my character sheet again. I think I closed it.
Not piercing. Hold on one second. Give me a second.
How's the range only 5 feet?
Oh, that's not right.
It says reach 5 feet. That doesn't make sense for a sonic weapon.
No, it does not. I believe, but it should actually be. Boop, boop, boop. It should be a cone. I'm gonna say that it is a. You have a pretty fucking powerful voice. I'm gonna say it's a 60-foot cone.
Okay. How far away are we from this guy?
We're far, but we're going to be within 60 feet of him in a moment.
Okay, can I do that when we are within range then?
Kind of like swing around and open up when you open up the cargo hatch, just like let out a scream at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna open up the cargo hatch. I'm doing something else.
Well, in order for Chaka to be able to do that, that's what you'd have to do.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh okay. Yeah. Then we'll do that.
So what the plan is so far, I'm hearing, is you're going to fly the anathema kind of around, like doing a swing around to get it closer, like in front of
Above.
How far above?
We'll go 50 feet above him.
So we're
he's at
still within that cone.
140. We'll go 190 to start. So like I want the anathema to go past him. So we're gonna fly above him. Chubbs is going to do Chubbs things, and then the anathema is going to move. Like as soon as Chubbs disappears.
Dive bomb, voice, breath weapon. Lovely.
Yeah.
Because as we get close, I'm going to use a charm. Which is going to be my elevation charm. I'm going to shoot myself up 150 feet, which means I'll be at 200 feet above him, which is max fall damage.
Okay.
Excellent.
Silly, you think there's max fall damage in this game?
Listen, I'll go higher. If I can, I'm going to keep going.
How high can you go?
As high as I can. I'll take this entire thing 10 arc up. I'll take that whole fucking fall damage.
Well, how far does the charm say you can go?
Oh, it's 150. The charm is just 150, but the
Okay.
ship still has 12 arc to go upwards. I can fly. I can fly the anathema straight up.
Yeah, but if you do that,
as long as I
then
make the
Chaka can't
attack-
do her thing.
Oh, do
Yeah,
we
we
have
can-
to
we can
stop
hit it-
the
we can
ship
hit
in
it with a
order for me
drive-by.
to? Yeah, I was gonna say, can I not just shout out the window like a cat call, but more dangerous?
we use 40 feet to send Chaka beside him, hit him with her thing, and then we go all the way up into the air 12-ish or 11 arc, the remaining.
Okay,
And then
well let's
Chubbs
start.
drops.
Okay, Chaka, give me your breath, your sonic weapon first. Let's.
I have a question about that as well.
What?
Can I use that in combination with my amplifying reed to amplify the damage?
Amplifying reed.
It says it amplifies the volume of my voice, but like a big part of where the damage from my voice comes from is like how like loud it is, you know.
I will allow you to use the amplifying reed, but I will say that when you use this ability with the amplifying reed, each time you do, you're going to roll a d20, and if you hit a 1 or a 20, the reed is going to break.
Yikes. Okay. Cool. I'll still try it.
Okay.
Okay.
Amplifying it through the reed, I will allow you to double your damage. So it'll be 8d8 damage, the force damage.
Excellent.
8d8 plus 5.
Take that, motherfucker. Dirty 20?
A dirty 20 is a miss.
But oh right, his AC is 22. Can I give myself guidance?
You still
On
have
that?
inspiration too.
I do
Guidance
still have my
doesn't work on
inspiration.
attack rolls, and you still need to use your action to guidance. And use your action to attack.
You do also have 2 uses of your Grand Charm of Fate still, I think?
I was just looking at that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use my Grand Charm of Fate. I also have my Grand Charm of Luck, which is like the same thing, but for myself. Because the Grand Charm of Fate is specifies another creature that I can see, but my Grand Charm of Luck is specifically for.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna add a D10 to this roll.
Okay.
Does a 29 hit?
29 does hit.
Yay!
Go ahead and roll 8d8 plus 5 damage.
Does it only double the D8s?
Yes.
Okay.
You like suck in air, and for the first time using it as an actual attack, push that air through this patch in your throat that opens up wide, these like vents, as you blow this it's like this loud whistle. Anybody with ears who actually hears, you guys are gonna have to plug your ears, because like the sound is piercing as she blows out, and you watch as this like wide wave of force waves out from your neck hole. And he takes 35 force damage.
It's such a gross words. Neck hole.
Yeah.
Sound like one of those like smokers with the
Yeah, the little yeah. And my read is safe.
The read is safe. He
And then we zip up.
Yeah, and then how far are you zipping up?
This one's on you, BHG. How far are you gonna let me take the anathema?
How far do you try to take it?
All the way. I'm going to use as much movement of the anathema as I can. Half movement for the anathema is 12. So 12 is 6.
Yeah.
So
You reach
600 feet up.
You reach 400 feet up, and you get a warning saying, warning, proceeding will cause disqualification.
Okay. Yeah. No, we will stop at 400.
Okay.
And then I will get Vera to position the ship over top of this guy here.
Okay.
And then Chubbs is gonna halo jump out on top of him.
Okay. I already know what you're
bringing them back their bomb.
I already know what you're doing, and it's fucking devious, and I hate it. Chubbs, you know what to do.
Yeah. Chubbs is coming out. He's gonna pinpoint himself on top of this monster as best as I can, and then we're gonna slam ourselves down on top. What is my damage roll, BHG? That is 400 feet.
It's what?
340 feet.
40d6, I think it is.
I believe so. Well, he's 60 feet up, so 30-4d6.
Yeah.
Then he will take additional damage. Because would this count as me pushing a creature, or is this just me falling on a creature?
This is just you falling on a creature. Fucking get off my dick and roll some fucking dice already, please.
What do you mean?
Good fucking God.
I rolled very poorly anyways. I mean, it's only an extra 2d8, I think. So
now this is non-magical
into a structure.
This is non-magical bludgeoning. So he is going to take half damage on this, but it is still 50 damage as you like fall and collide into him. And I'm assuming you're going to use your Grand Charm to negate the damage.
Yes.
Because you think you're so clever.
Yeah. Hey, if it works. And I mean, that's just a fall, so with this, what do we look like once we hit the ground?
What do you mean?
Like a pancake.
Yeah, we both prone.
It is going to have to make a check for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna call the DC. You're falling pretty fucking hard. I'm gonna call the DC 20 here. And it fails. Yeah, it is knocked prone, and you don't take the damage because you're using your minor invincibility, but you do like drop like a stone and kind of roll off, landing like you're prone because you like are like tucked down on your feet right now. But yes, you're also prone.
Perfect. With that, I don't think my charm has any action or anything like that. So, this is going to be the first time that I get to use it. But can I pull out my cleric?
Up on your turn.
Yeah. I guess it's not my turn right now. Do you want me to roll initiative for myself?
Yes,
or-
please. Yeah, you've dropped yourself into the initiative order.
Alright,
You crazy fuck.
and I'm next.
Ellie.
Chubbs, yeah, you're next.
Item interaction to pull the mech out and get in.
Yep. I believe it's an
then-
action to get in because you have to pull it out and actually like move in and get it started. It's an action to get into the mech.
Perfectly okay. And then with the mech. Oh, yeah, you got it for me. Appreciate you.
Gotcha. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, and then he'll just hold his shield up.
Hell
Ready to
yeah.
go.
Fucking Energanium Juggernaut 1 is still gonna go after the Anathema, so another 80 feet. I'm gonna fly over here a little bit. And unleash another cannon blast on the Anathema. Just hitting. For 22 plasma damage. No, my math is wrong there. It should have got disadvantage on that attack. Give me just a quick second.
Mhm.
+9. Sorry, no, that attack misses.
Okay.
Juggernaut 2 stands up. And is gonna start taking swings on the thing in front of it. Now it gets to do multiple things. Psst, psst, hey! What are you doing? It's a miss on the first
11
attack.
is crazy. Yep.
That's a crit on the
Yikes.
second attack. That is 25 plasma damage.
Okay.
And then it is still going to take a cannon attack on the Anathema. And miss. Energanium Juggernaut 3 is just going to continue taking suppressive shots on the Anathema. That is a hit. Sorry, no. Should be rolled with disadvantage again. It is over 150 feet. Second attack still hits, so let's roll our damage. Okay, so this time the Anathema does take damage. It is 22 plasma. Them ship shields are starting to look hurt. Back to the Daedalus. You are MT. You have like ran and teleported yourself inside the Daedalus. The seeker drone flies in and enters after you.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
Rapid repair, would that work with the would the carryover heal the heavy plating, or would it just heal the HP damage?
It would just heal the HP damage.
Okay.
You could do
Could
it. You could rapid repair on the
repair to the heavy plating.
Yes, I was just gonna say, because there are two separate entities, the plating and the ship itself. So you can focus your rapid repair on the heavy plating instead.
I'm gonna rapid repair the heavy plating, so that's 2d8 plus my mechanic skill, and it's a bonus action.
Yep.
My mechanic skill is a plus 11, so.
So 21 back to your heavy plating.
Next question that I have for you.
Yeah.
I have a Grand Charm of the Guardian's Ward. Can I use that on the ship?
What does it do?
I won't be using it on my turn. As a reaction, impose disadvantage on any attack made against a creature within 30 feet.
I would allow that for the Daedalus as well. I'd allow you to extend that to your ship.
Okay. In that case, I tell Loki, get aboard as fast as possible. And I ready my remaining action to fully take off as soon as he and the probe is aboard. Whether he is aboard inside or outside. Regardless, the probe, I assume, is coming inside. And I want to do the trick maneuver for the quick takeoff.
Okay.
And then that will be my turn.
Roll for trick maneuver?
Right. Well, that doesn't happen until he's aboard, but yes, I can roll now for it.
Yeah.
I needed to beat a 20.
Perfect. Okay, so you're waiting for the Eletherion to get there to take off. You see, you can now that you're in the pilot chair, you can see on the screen this giant ancient looking mech that has vines kind of like wrapped all around him, with some kind of strange green glow behind his chest plate and a crack that you can see. This is Mossback. You saw him because he is your target for the hunting.
Oh, he's who I have to hunt. Okay.
Yes, and it would appear that he is also hunting you.
Okay.
It was actually funny because I did like randomize who was going after who, and you and Mossback were the only two who matched together. It was wild. He is going to...
I guess we know we're not getting hunted by PJ.
No, you're being hunted by somebody different. The only person who wasn't hunted by somebody different was Mossback and the Daedalus, which I thought was just fucking wild. It made me laugh. It's no longer with advantage because there's somebody behind the wheel. Miss on the first attack. Miss on the second attack.
I
As he,
didn't even have to use my imposed disadvantage.
yeah, leaps and just fires a couple more shots, missing on both of them. We go inside to the Eletherion.
All right, I'm just gonna drop the 40 feet and run out the door. I think I have to dash to get out the door, but
Yeah, but you'll have just enough movement to get on the ship.
yeah, I'm just gonna climb onto the outside of it again.
Yeah, you leap onto the outside, and MT, you take off.
What's the max range of your weapon?
600 feet with disadvantage. 250 regular.
So I quickly say, do you want me to get out of range, or do you want to try taking this guy out? I have no weapons in the ship.
I wanna give it a shot trying to take this guy out. Even with disadvantage, right now my rolls get plus 14. So even at disadvantage, I have a good chance of hitting him.
Do you? Oh, it's your choice. Do I stick to 250 or do I go to say 500?
Go to 500 because they'll probably keep his weapons out of. It'll keep us out of range of his weapons.
Okay. Even though I can go 3,000 feet, I'm going to stay within 500 of Mossback.
500 up or like 500 forward?
500 combination. So I'm going up partially, but forward as well, so that there's a max distance of 500 between me and Mossback.
Okay, once you get to an altitude of 400 feet, it tells you that if you keep going, you'll be disqualified.
I wasn't going full 500 up. I was going partial up and
Okay,
forward.
I need to know what your elevation is, please.
Let's say elevation of 200, and whatever the distance is forward, so that the max distance is 500. I don't know if you're using Euclidean geometry or not, because normal D&D does not.
You're 200 feet up and you're 500 feet away from him.
Okay.
Eletherion, go ahead and make an attack. That was a natural one. A 15 does not hit.
I'll use my inspiration to reroll. Why not?
Sure.
Uh, 23.
23 hits. Is that math right? +7, +7, +5?
Because I popped the expert charm at the start of the race, so I get double to my piloting skills for an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you double to your piloting skills, but...
Sorry? No, because I add my piloting, and then I add another 7, because my piloting skills doubled right now.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah.
That is 21. It's a combination of lightning and force. Yeah, those are good for this guy. Minus 21. There we go. You guys doing anything else?
I don't know that we have the action economy to do anything else.
Okay. Back to the anathema. Chubbs and Chaka.
Sorry, I just got back to my desk. Okay, so the anathema. Chubbs is off the ship now, so it's just me and Vera.
Yeah. You have other crew members, so you could still take like 3 actions. Like you've got Gilbert and Wrench and a Squangies, 3 Squangies mascots.
Okay.
Plasma doesn't look like it does good on them, so use the heavy guns if you can. I think those are.
The heavy guns do plasma
They
damage.
are plasma as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. The heavy and the blast cannons all do plasma damage.
Yeah. So use the blast cannons because they're big. They do more, even if it is half.
It's not half. They don't do
I thought
anything.
it was. It just had no effect. It hit him, but it did nothing.
Yeah, they're immune to plasma damage. So unfortunately, your ship can't do damage. You're gonna, if you want to damage them with the ship, you'll have to find alternatives.
Like crashing it into them.
Also, roll for your recharge on your neck weapon.
What do I need to roll for that?
So when you click on the Sonic Throat to like open it up and see its description, you'll see that right now there's a little die that says 5+. You need to click on that. Your breath weapon's recharged. Your Sonic Throat weapon.
Yeah. Should I just fire that at him again? It seemed to do some decent damage. Not as good as just falling on him, but you know.
Falling on him didn't even do that great of damage, but it could have, but it didn't. Honestly, yeah, whatever works.
I'm just looking to see if I have anything else that does like force damage or some other sort of damage that's not plasma.
You do have other options, like aside from attacking as well. Like you are still looking for some kind of item around here. You could try to do a scan to narrow down where the plates are. You could do a scan to try to find some more of their information on these guys, like their weapon information and stuff like that. You could just fucking have Vera crash into them.
She would like that.
To death and destruction!
I seem to have lost the map that I'm on as well on my side. I went to click to Stormreach Spire.
You lost it?
To look at something, and yeah, it pulled me off. It's no longer showing as an active map for me.
Oh.
Thank you.
No problem.
Honestly, I don't really think we have very much other than just hop in a mech and go.
Other than what?
We have hop in a mech and go, and that's really it.
That's fair. Chaka doesn't have a mech, so she can just all she's really got is staying on the ship. Unless there's a mech that I can use that's on the ship, but I don't currently have one.
Yeah, I don't think there would be one unless you come down to me. Like, I could give you one of mine, but I have all of mine on me.
I will be generous and say that while Oka would have taken judgment with him, he would have left the lawman behind.
Okay. I do have piloting.
Yeah, you'd be able to use it then. You just hang out the back and just start shooting at shit. It does
Yeah.
have double weapons that have really long range.
Oh, what kind of damage do they do? It's not plasma, is it?
Plasma. The ranged weapons are plasma pistols.
Motherfuck.
Everything is plasma. Alright, there's no reason. Yeah, there's no reason to put yourself in a damage situation then.
Okay.
Because he's only got the pistols. Well, he's got a great sword, but
What kind of damage does the greatsword do?
it looks like it's just a regular great sword, so I'm going to assume it's just
It's
slashing.
non-magical slashing, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not,
so-
that's probably gonna get halved as well as like the other
Yeah.
non-magical
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Can we? Chaka can only do one thing, and she's the one that has to do like the computer scans, right?
Yeah. Vera's on piloting. You can do computer stuff or your breath weapon.
Try and disable them.
Pardon?
You try and disable them? Try and like shut them down for a turn?
That's what I was thinking. I would like to try and like disable either their flying abilities or their weapons. I figure I can't just fully disable them unless I get like a crazy good roll.
Like a stun for a turn, like we did with the mole guy.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I have I have a stunning charm. They have to.
You'd have to get close enough. Stunning charm's only 30 feet, if I remember
Oh
correctly.
fuck! Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can fly by and try and stun the guy that's in the air, but just utilize the anathema's fucking insane movement speed to keep dipping around him. You just have to make sure you stay out of 80 feet, I believe is what his movement is.
Yeah.
Or you can just
Should-
try and hack him like you did the drill guy in the very beginning. See if you can turn
Yeah.
off something. They're automatons, so I assume that they get some sort of order.
That's fair. We didn't get information about their con at all when we scanned them, right? No. Because they would need to survive they would need to make a DC 15 con save for the stunning charm. But if I hack them, there's no save that they can do. It's just my hacking ability.
Yeah, at 200 and something HP, I'm going to assume their con is huge.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna hack them from the ship instead of using the stunning charm. Okay. Would that just be a computer's check from Chaka, or do I have to hack them from the ship?
Be a computer's check from Chaka.
Nat 20, baby.
And sorry, what were you trying to do?
I was trying to disable this guy, the one that's in. Do you want me to disable the one that's fighting you, Joda or Chubbs, or should I go for the other guy that's coming in towards you?
I'd say keep yourself safe, honestly. Like, get the guy that's flying to you.
All right, I will try and, or I wanted to hack the guy up here.
On a 30 computers check, there is nothing for you to interface with. You go to hack into something and like there's nothing to hack into. Whatever is driving these things is not based on a internal computer.
So I wasn't able to disable their weapons or anything.
No, but what I will say is with that 30 computer check, with that nat 20, I would allow you to be able to, if you wanted to use your stunning charm, I would allow you to extend your range on it.
It's not too bad though. Yeah, take the chance, get the con, see if you can get that stun him out of the air.
How
Or
I'm 400 feet.
Alternatively, if you have another charm that like targets a creature or target, you could use that instead as well, ignoring its regular range.
I think the only one that makes sense to use is the stunning charm.
I'm not gonna make you waste that. Sorry. I'm instead just gonna give you like full information on these things with a full scan. And I apologize for this because I did have to double check. It does have immunity to the stunned condition. But I will give you I'll give you all of these specifications here. You can see that it has like a true sight system somehow of 60 feet. It is immune to plasma damage and resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing that are non-magical. It is immune to being blinded, charmed, deafened, diseased, exhausted, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, stunned, or unconscious. And has expertise in acrobatics, athletics, intimidation, and survival.
Is there any way I can get that in the chat so I can make note of it?
It's gonna be, I'm gonna take a screenshot and put it in the Discord because that's a lot of typing for me as well.
Yeah, fair. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pass that on to Chubbs so he knows what he's gotten himself into.
Probably with that, maybe countermeasures to avoid damage.
Yeah, that's probably what it makes sense to have Vera do.
Yeah, to wisdom with a mechanics check against the opposing attack roll, and then you take half damage on, which is still gonna be really hard to beat.
Yeah. Fuck.
You
Okay.
piercing, slashing. Okay.
What happened to the anathema?
I don't know.
We're small.
It got deleted.
Why?
It got deleted off the map.
No, we're little.
It's
I
just
noticed
here.
it on my map for some reason.
It's just so tiny.
It appears to be on my map.
What? It's on every map.
Okay.
Why?
Don't you worry
Furniture
over there. I
tracking.
got this.
Yeah. It's initiative tracking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the end theme is going to take the countermeasures, which will be a
Yeah.
summons mechanic check against it. Probably a Squingy's mascot for the. Because what's your mechanics, Chaka?
Shaka's is
It's wisdom.
only a +4.
Okay, yeah. Squingy's mascot for countermeasures, which will give it a +5 if they do attack or when they do attack the ship. And then I think
Okay.
that's most of what we got. It's still not within range to get to us right now.
Should Vera
even with a
move the ship?
No, not this turn. They're not. It's not within range, even with a dash, to get to you right now.
Okay.
It would be 380, and they need to come up another 20 feet. So, oh,
Did I
the
do
theme
it
is gone
again? I see what I
Yeah.
did. I know what I did. I know what I did.
Oh. You got it. Okay. So, okay.
I just wanted to move Squanky's mascot over to your crew folder so that you can just get to it quickly when you need it.
Yeah. Much appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So a Squanky's mascot is doing something?
The
He is
countermeasures.
going to, he's going to prep countermeasures for just reducing the damage. It's basically like pushing the shield to a certain spot to reduce the damage that they do by half.
Roll the mechanics.
It'll be opposing the attack, so once they attack.
Yeah. Anything else? I can't remember if that's one or two of your 3 actions.
It was
Oh,
hack and
that's-
then countermeasures. I don't think we have anything else. There's no reason to attack anything. And that's the only like worthwhile like maneuver right now. That's not a insane piloting check, I guess.
Yeah. I should have just done the breath weapon again. Oh well.
Yeah, it will. We'll start working it in the next turn once we get like
Yeah.
the recharges and stuff going. So it'll be all right.
Yeah. Yeah, now that we
But
know
yeah, no,
what's up,
that'll
we
be
can.
yeah, we got a better idea on what these guys are looking like. So yeah, we'll call the anathema there. And move to the cleric. And the cleric being up and standing is going to fight back. For is that a correct? What are the swings on this? Because that doesn't seem right. It's only giving me a +4, which is the strength on the end.
Yeah, you just gotta add your piloting mod.
My piloting mod right now is a and then the flail itself gets a +2 by the looks
Which
of
is
it.
already applied on the weapon.
It doesn't look like it's applied on the attack roll. Because it just says +4, which is just the
plus.
strength modifier of the
There we go.
of
It's
the mech.
fixed. Just had to add it to the hit bonus.
It's fixed now?
Yeah.
Again. Okay, perfect. And then we'll add my piloting in. Uh, 25.
25 hits.
Beautiful.
For 19 radiant
damage. Right. And then +5.
It's also a hit.
27. 23.
23.
And our third attack.
It's also a hit.
Or another
19. As you finally take the Orcus Cleric for a spin, and you pull out this fucking Morning Star that, as you're swinging it, has like this trail of radiant energy that follows it, and you just like bash, 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 slam into it 3 times with this thing.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna ready my shield for when it swings back.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Energanium Juggernaut is going to fly up another 80 feet to 300. And is going to take a cannon blast on the Anathema. It's 21.
Mhm.
Go ahead and do your countermeasures.
Which will be Vera. Poets. Job. 7 damage.
The next one in front of you is going to take some more attacks on the Orcus Cleric. Missed with the first attack. Missed with the second attack. Is going to take his cannon blast on the Anathema.
I'm right here.
That's also a miss. Energanium Juggernaut 3 is going to lift off and move. Can't see a damn thing.
I'm legally blind.
80 feet. And he's going to take a cannon blast on the he's going to take a cannon blast on the cleric. And hit.
Yep. Ain't shit I can do about that one.
That is 15 plasma damage.
Okay.
Back at Storm Spire Reach. Or Storm Reach Spire. It is the Daedalus' turn.
Okay. I am going to give a command to Newton to shoot out the airlock when we're within range. And I want to take a strafing maneuver. Not actually. I basically want to fly within range of the guy that's attacking us.
How close?
I just had it up and I just closed it. $150.
You want to be within 150 feet of him?
basically, I want to fly past him with us getting as close as 150, and then I want to go back out away from 150. So close to 150 and then fly away. Basically a strafing maneuver. Get close, shoot, fly further.
Okay.
And the Daedalus will shoot, Newton will shoot. Now, because I'm not actively piloting it, it uses its own dexterity, which is very little. I don't know if it gets a BA or it should get a proficiency, because it is proficient with this weapon. But I don't think that's listed in the rolls. No, it's not listed in the rolls, and its proficiency should be my proficiency.
Hold on.
What is proficiency? 3, so plus 3. So first attack, and it does have multi-attack, so it gets 2 of them.
$19 hits.
And then its second attack, because you gave him multi. That's probably a miss.
That's a miss.
Okay. And of course, because I'm close enough, I will probably end, because I don't have a ton of movement because of the maneuver that I did last turn. I'm probably still going to be under 250, so that no disadvantage for Loki. And
I just need to know
you
flew in from. Sorry, you flew in from you were 400 feet up, and you were 500 feet away from him, and then you, for this turn, you moved back to within 150 feet of him, doing like a flyby.
I don't think I can get out of that 150 feet, so I think I have to stay at the 150 feet.
Yeah.
If I still have my action for the turn, which I will give you the allowance as to whether or not I am, I'm going to attempt the patch maneuver.
You, like, MT already used Newton's weapon attack, right?
No, I can tell Newton to act, and technically Newton acts after
Independently.
MT's turn.
Okay, so yeah,
Fully independently, like a animal companion.
So you technically still have 2 ship actions.
1 ship action.
1 ship action.
Then I will patch.
Okay.
Patch is a DC 15 mechanics check, and then I get 1d10 plus my mechanics modifier on the barrier only. I cannot repair HP damage with this.
Okay.
So, mechanics check. Did not succeed on the 15, so nothing happens.
Okay. You go ahead, pass the turn when you're done.
Where's the quick pass turn button?
There you go.
There.
Eletherion.
Alright, so I'm going to take 2 shots on him with my Tempest Repeater.
That's a hit.
Second attack.
It's still hit.
Awesome. And then my turn.
Okay. Do. Gonna like leap over to this rock over here. Looks like he's headed towards trying to like get cover inside this building here. And he's gonna fire off 2 more railgun shots. That's a miss with the first attack on the Daedalus. There's a crit on the second attack on the Daedalus.
Sorry, I should have. Am I allowed to impose the disadvantage after he rolls? Or do I have to do it before he rolls?
What was
the
the
Grand Charm of Guardian Ward?
Grand Charm of Guardian Ward? You can impose the disadvantage here if you like.
I will impose disadvantage.
Sure.
And take 1 use away.
It's still a hit.
Still a hit, no longer a critical.
Yeah. Let me... Oh, sorry. Yeah, I would have had to roll dice to be able to do regular damage anyway. There we go. Ooh, that's still pretty good. 22 damage.
22 damage on Daedalus, but going towards the...
That knocks out your plating.
And 1 carryover to regular HP.
Yeah.
Okay.
And at the top of the round, that is where we're going to end session for tonight because we're getting to 11 o'clock. So when we pick this back up next week, we will continue these crazy combats. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. Love every single one of you. Hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power of the players. Have a great night.